There you go. Stagger. Stagger. Every hit staggered him. Area sweep. That's a new ability. Alright, so I completed that one. The Songless Diva. I need to find one more sheet. The Nostalgic Score, the Coda. Which I have no clue where it is. What else was I doing? Oh yeah, no, not EP abilities. Schemata. Physical damage to nearby foes. I may launch them into the air. Extends stagger time. Okay. Well, I don't know what to get rid of for it. I like Spark Strike. Spark Strike is pretty good. This will boost my HP. This won't add anything. Again, nice ability, but I have no, I don't know what to get rid of for it, if I even want to get rid of anything for it. All right, so I'll leave it. There's some, some pretty decent side abilities. Alright, it's noon. Well, not really, it's actually 1 o'clock.
Citizens are asked to report persons matching this description to the nearest security.
Watch, I'm gonna find out who's been giving out these bronzed medals, and it's gonna be really worth my while. Oh, look, here's this guy, I think, right?
A young boy, was it? And he's still up to his old tricks. I know the lad, and his is a sorry tale. Not likely to hear a sadder
There's a
one
pimpin'
than all
top
his
hat.
men. If I compensated you, would you be so good as to forget this happened?
You're sure it was this kid?
Yes, it could be none other than the orphan boy Pickett.
Then maybe he should be punished. He needs to learn that stealing is wrong.
You see, the poor boy has lost both of his parents. Have you no sympathy at all?
I've got plenty. He's not the first person in this world to lose someone they love.
Have you lost family too?
Maybe.
You have, haven't you? I can tell. Then you can help the boy. Someone like you will be able to reach out to him. I need you to give him this letter. It's from his father, who gave it to me for safekeeping. It's the only thing he left his son.
Alright. When you on Central Avenue, Lightning is waylaid by a gentleman named Gregory. He tells her about a pickpocket named Pickett who works the area. Gregory is worried about him. I have to track him down in the Reveler's Quarter and give him his father's letter. Okay.
I'll do it. But I don't see why you can't give it to him yourself. How did you know his father anyway?
We were both hunters who tracked ferocious monsters. But then Pickett's father was killed, and his death was my fault. And so, he refuses to accept the letter from my hands. Please, won't you give Pickett the letter from his father? It may help him end his criminal ways and get his life back on track.
Alright. I gotta go back to the Reveler's Quarter for that. Banquet of the Lord. I guess that's an area, a special area. Alright, so let me go check that out, and then the board.
Calling herself the Savior. She has rose-colored hair and is carrying an enormous weapon. Citizens are asked to report persons matching this description to the nearest security.
Looks like you've got yourself a ticket to the play. Even the best are willing to deal when we've got something they want, huh? Just make sure you don't deal your life away.
Alright, sure, mister. I wear blue sandals with flowers on them. What? I want to talk to this person.
Palace guards are conducting a search for the intruder calling
It's just a tour guide.
She has rose-colored hair and is carrying an enormous weapon. Citizens are asked to report persons matching this description to the nearest security officer.
There you go. Here's the board.
I hope you can make everyone.
Secret machine. I need one more ether coil. Poisonous sting. Huh? Oh, okay. I need to get it from an Anubis. I have no clue where they spawn in this city, if they even do. Oh, well, they do inside of Snow's Palace. This one I can complete right now. From a Flaninator. A girl's challenge. Some girl claiming that she's the savior. The woman told me that the true savior is a way to hear my silent prayers, which means you can hear this. Come to the Cathedral Plaza in the Holy District and collect the Proof of Courage. Okay. Violet Amulet. Okay, complete this. Shoot for the sky. That's still going on. Alright, so I need to go to the Cathedral Plaza in the Holy District of, what's it called? Luxarian. Alright, so I need to get poisonous stings from an Anubis. Well, I don't know where to get them besides out in the wilderness of the Wildlands. Now, I'm listening very closely. I hear Final Fantasy music. Okay, it's this guy. I was about to say, that's Final Fantasy IV's theme. So it wouldn't make sense that we'd play in Final Fantasy XIII.
They're conducting a search for the intruder calling herself the Savior. She has rose-colored
This guy got a date right before the end of the world. Ah, what a poor guy.
Hello, welcome.
Matching this description to
business
the
is
nearest
good.
security
It is,
officer.
thank you. Word of our shop's special flavor has quickly spread through word of mouth. This city is known for its gourmet restaurants, but none can hold a candle to the chefs we have assembled in our kitchens.
The best chefs in the city, huh? Lackley mentioned his missing fiancé was a great cook. I wonder.
Ma'am, is there something I can help you with?
Show him
I hope
Lackley's
so.
ring.
I'm looking for someone by the name of Filiana. According to her fiancé, she was a fantastic cook. Does this ring look familiar to you at all?
You show him Lackley's
Oh,
ring.
yes, of course. I recognize that. The woman was a wonderful cook indeed. Though the strange thing is, I never knew her by the name of Filiana.
She may have assumed another name. Was the woman you knew beautiful enough to turn the head of every man in the room?
Now,
Uh-oh, who's this dark
is
guy
taking
behind
an
me?
Odd turn. She was no doubt a very handsome woman, but very advanced in age. I suppose she must have been beautiful enough to turn heads once, but she was undeniably an old woman. Of course, we are all old now, that we don't age, but she must have been quite elderly already when time stopped for all of us.
An old woman? I suppose that can't be Lackley's lost fiancée, but where is she now?
I'm afraid I don't know. The lady in question fell ill and left our restaurant. I believe she moved to Luxarian to live with the support of an old friend there.
Do you know how to reach her? Or that friend of hers?
Unfortunately, I don't know that woman's name or anything else about her. I saw her only once.
Ah.
She was a young woman, and if I recall correctly, wearing a rather unusual hat. Perhaps she was her daughter.
I see. Thanks for your time. You've been a great help. Lackley's ring ended up on the finger of a beautiful but old woman somehow. It's possible Filiana sold the ring. I'm not looking forward to telling Lackley about it, but he deserves the truth.
Aww.
He needs to know.
So is that it? Let me see what else is in here.
Tell me,
Who's this
are
guy?
you the famous food expert?
Possibly. I do boast a certain renown in culinary circles. It cannot be denied.
Alright, go eat those hairballs.
CD's restaurant, you say? I do hate to see a good restaurant go undiscovered by the dining public.
So, will you help him out? I can take you right there.
Oh no. CD's restaurant? I'm afraid you will have to find someone else. I'm sorry.
I can't persuade you?
Why?
Impossible. This city is overflowing with restaurants crying out for the deft helping hand of Gordon Gourmet. I'm run ragged trying to keep up. And, well, you see... Right, my rule. I have an ironclad policy. I cannot help an establishment unless the owner approaches me directly.
You just made that up, didn't you? All right, can you do this for me? Just give me some advice now and I'll pass it along to the owner. You don't have to come to the restaurant at all.
That sounds reasonable. I mean, I'd hate to see a restaurant serving fried niblet hairballs go under.
It sounds so
If I give
disgusting.
advice, I need to make sure that it is communicated accurately, with total precision. And that means my messenger has to understand the instructions perfectly.
Well, I guess that rules me out. I don't know the first thing about fine dining.
Oh, you don't have to be a top chef, or even a garde-manger. All you need is a discerning palate. Practically anyone can acquire one with a little training.
I'm not sure what you mean by a discerning palate, but I don't think I have one.
Trust me when I say it can be found. In fact, a tour of the best establishments of the Glutton's Quarters should do.
Alright. Culinary experience. The 6 most popular restaurants in the world are found in the Glutton's Quarter. Wonder why it's called the Glutton's Quarter. Over here. I assume this must be it, the meat grill. What do I have to do? Can I just eat anything?
Our meat is shipped to grilling and roast, and we do that.
Yes. I don't know where else the restaurants would
You
be.
still have more to learn. You should visit more restaurants in the Glutton's Quarter.
Alright, the veggie parlor. Ew. I wouldn't eat any of that shit,
Vitamins in
man.
vegetables are determined by their color. You want a wide variety for a well-balanced diet.
You could take the pumpkin off your head, you know.
Right, I'm glad you're enjoying all the food, but I hope all these rich meals don't slow you down.
Slow her down. What are you, crazy? Fit as a fiddle.
Our fish is fresh caught and delicious.
Yes, that's the ultimate trap. You eat too much food, you get too slow, you can't run as
Straight out
well.
of the ocean. Tastes great raw or grilled. A chef is even more important when preparing uncooked dishes. The way you slice a tuna makes all the difference in the world.
Alright. That's half of
You're gonna
them.
be a real food connoisseur by the time this is over. You just have 3 more restaurants left to...
Welcome!
Stand and sip.
From the elegance
I got the
and
money for
simplicity
this
of straight
anyway.
spirits on the rocks to complex and fruity concoctions with little umbrellas. We'll serve all kinds of drinks. Cocktails can be served chilled or warm, shaken or stirred. Everyone has their own preferences.
Shake
We
it, not
encourage customers to
stirred.
consult with our staff to create the perfect cocktail to accompany their evening.
Alright, that's
2 more
4.
places light and you'll have managed...
2 more over here, right? Oh, I need to eat something from the banquet of the Lord, probably. That's what it is. Alright, so there's one down here and one up top.
...to the Glutton's Quarter.
Welcome.
Is this it? There you go, this is sweets. A fluffy flan.
Our customers come here to put down their shopping bags and rest their weary feet. Our cakes and sweets are the perfect pick-me-up for just about everyone. We put a lot of love into our cakes, and that's what makes them so good. They're like treats for your palate and soul.
Alright.
Almost there, Light. You have 1 more restaurant left to visit.
Search for the intruder calling herself the Savior. She has rose-colored hair and is carrying...
Another hour has passed.
Citizens are
Wait,
asked
what?
to
Where do I
report
eat here?
persons matching this description to the nearest security
How do I eat here? Who's
Who are
this?
you? You must
Oh,
be
it's Irene.
Here, I have a
Or
letter for you
Irene.
from Reddick.
Reddick? Well, that's a name from the past. Wait, I thought he was dead. Let me see that thing.
Hand over the letter.
Well, that's his handwriting, all right. I'd recognize it anywhere. Here, I've kept the journal with me, just as I promised him.
I don't mean to pry, but how do you two know each other?
We used to date. Not one of my finer moments, that's for sure. Hindsight, you know. But that was lifetimes ago. He made me keep this while we were still together.
Why would he give it to you instead of keeping it? Have you read it?
The thought never even crossed my mind. And I knew anything